Hey everyone, welcome back to Connor Key's Money Corner. Hey, if you've watched any of my Connor Key's Money Corners in the past, you know that I'm a huge proponent of putting as much money away in your employer retirement plan at work as you possibly can. To the point where I crush that old conventional wisdom belief of prepaying your mortgage and instead say you should be prepaying your 401k versus prepaying your mortgage. So if you've been following my advice and you've been putting money away in your employer's plan at work for retirement savings, you may have accumulated a lot of money, and now it's time for you to look for a new job, or you're asked to leave your job by your employer. You're leaving your old company, and the questions comes up all the time when I go through paperwork with clients. Should they be leaving their retirement plan at work with their old employer? Should they be moving it to the new employer, or should they be rolling it over to an IRA? I'll answer it here with pros and cons on this Connor Key's Money Corner. First thing I'm going to say is that there are different types of retirement plans. If you work for a normal employer, you have what's called a 401k. If you work for a non-for-profit, it's a 403b. And if you work for a government agency, it would be a 457b. So I'm going to say 401k a lot, but that really is meaning 401k, 457, 403b, all of those combined. So with that 401k, you got it with your old employer. You've put a lot of money away into it. We love 401k plans. Why? Because you can put so much away in a 401k than you can with an IRA. Do you realize this year in 2018, you're able to put $18,500 away, and if you happen to be 50 or older, you can put an additional $6,000 on top of that. You could be putting $24,500 away when those two get added together. Versus an IRA is only $5,500 a year, and the catch-up if you're 50 or older is only $1,000, only $6,500 max when you add those two together. So 401ks, we love them because you're able to put so much away. So the next time you see your boss and you have a 401k, hug them, because it's such an advantage, 3 times more money that you can be putting away in that 401k versus the IRA. So we love 401ks putting it in, but when you become an ex-employee and you've left, should you leave it there? Here's our concerns with leaving your 401k with your old employer. 1, fees. The thing that's great about the 401k is how much we can put in. The thing that we find is bad is 401ks typically have higher fees than what you could do on your own if you put money into an IRA. Secondly, are limited options of investments. If you look at your 401k statement, I bet you have 20 or 25 different funds you're able to invest into. That's a fraction of what's out there. I remember several years ago I saw a report. At that time, several years ago, there were 7,500 different mutual funds and investment funds that were out there that you could put money into. So IRAs will have the advantage of much more that you can put into and how you can control your money. So understanding this, keeping your money with your old employer is probably not the best. Also, you no longer are an employee, so you now are low on the totem pole, and we now have to worry about the stability of that company. Does your company stay in business? Do they merge? Do they cancel or change the plan? So for this reason, keeping it with the old employer, we're not a fan of. Secondly, what a lot of people think they'll do then is just roll it to their new employer. The problem with this are the two that I've already mentioned. Again, high fees and limited choices. Again, that's the concern of keeping it in the 401k for the long time. So our approach is, yes, use your 401k, but when you're no longer an employee of the company, we recommend you do the third, and that is roll it into your own IRA. Create your own IRA, where now you should be better on options. You now can open the box to every investment that's out there that you can put your money into. Literally thousands of different mutual funds, exchange-traded funds, institutional mutual funds that you can put it out there. And obviously this also means that you have greater control of the costs. So now you gain control of your money. You get to make the decisions. You get to control the costs and the actual investment options itself. Now, if this is done right too, and this is where we come in, we can help guide you through this. If it's done right, We can do this at no cost if you roll your 401k into an IRA, and you won't incur taxes. So think of this. Your 401k is the best plan out there, and you want to take full advantage of it till you no longer become an employee of that company. And at that time, we need to help coach you on how to take that 401k and roll it into an IRA. And I'm happy to do that, walk you through it, educate you on it. I do this for all my clients, and most importantly, will guide you through it too. So if you've got an old employer 401k plan, reach out to me. If you aren't sure that you're doing the right things with your current employing plan, let me know. I'm happy to guide you through that. And if you need to find a way to help put more money away in your 401k to take advantage of those bigger numbers, I'm here too. So I hope you enjoyed this ConnerKeys Money Corner. Reach out to me and I'll walk you through to make sure you're doing the right things with your 401k, and when it becomes an old employer, you're doing the right things to get it into your own IRA. Talk to you next time on ConnerKeys Money Corner.